Hi, on Bitcoin. Let's go.
Hype in the chat.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. The India-Pakistan gold melt up, but it's down now. Trade deal talks with China / Bitcoin pump stream. Yeah, it's a lot, right? So,
John Ed Thompson, Lower Alabama's James Spahn.
it goes to Bob Smith. Thanks so much for the 10. Thank you, dude. Welcome to stream, everyone. $96,800 highs of the day, highs of the week, and climbing in power hour for crypto. 34 minutes to go till the daily close. Wow. Here's your daily chart. Getting back above that 61.8% retrace. That's spectacular. So that's what sometimes you get at 618. It's tested initially April 25th and just flirted, paused. Sometimes you react with sell-offs, sometimes you pause, and it looks like, I mean, unless something crazy happens, it looks like the pause is all we got, and just what we know about looking left is there's just nothing here till 99.3 to 100K. So optimistic. Cool to see this price action. We were looking at the 4-hour, adjusting that trend line yesterday, and there it is, man. It's really pretty. What did they do though this morning? One last little shakeout where at the lows of the day, we saw our lowest price since April 30th. So like lowest price in a week. And then buyers came in, engulfed, recaptured the bottom of this little channel. Then they even back tested it as support and got a fall through candle after the bullish engulfing. And look at us now. Thank you, Basent and the Chinese news. I don't think this has nothing to do with the Pakistan-India thing. Fighting broke out. Like, I don't know if there's going to be a full-on war, but they are definitely going at it. Because like right now there's a webcam with Kashmir, kind of like a half Indian, half Pakistan city, and there's gunfire. You can hear off in the distance there are huge explosions happening. I don't know what this is going to turn into, but either way, Bitcoin's rallying today, so that's good. I think we had the same type of reaction when futures reopened about an hour and a half ago, 6 p.m. Eastern. So I guess we'll continue monitoring the situation here on Bitcoin. Having the chat, one huge continuation of what's been ongoing for a long time now is, you could guess, Bitcoin dominance is just right now as I'm speaking to you at its highs of the day, highs of week, highs of month, highs of years. The last time we saw Bitcoin dominance at 65.26% was January 29th, 2021. It was very brief, wasn't it? That wick went as high as 65.94, but yeah, we're just waiting on 70%. That is the target area. It's been that way ever since 60% broke. The jig is up, chat. The free market understands now. The free market understands that crypto collectively, for the most part, is a huge scam grift. No intrinsic value, no liquidity. These assets just don't really move. They've been underperforming Bitcoin. Literally all of them, 100% underperforming Bitcoin. And so money, it seems like any sell-off on Bitcoin, goes down 1%, 1.5%. Altcoins plummet dramatically. Bitcoin recovers within an hour or two. Altcoins don't recover. So liquidity is continuously slow rug pulling out of these altcoins, going cash, and then it might be going back into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the black hole. Even altcoins are getting consumed by it right now. Doesn't matter what the setup looks like on the altcoins. It's just not catching They're not catching bids no matter what happens. So this is the story. The story of the day in crypto is Bitcoin dominance. Highest level since January 21st, or January of 2021. Insane. But not really weird. Hey, guess what, chat? Ethereum is down on the day. You see what I'm saying? Hit a low point of $1,755. It's still, look, anything above 1728 is fine. So all it's doing is just range bound between like 1728 and 1867. So it's just chopping around. I wonder what the 4-hour little channel looks like. And they broke it, but we could adjust. I mean, really tough to say if we even need to adjust. They're recapturing it. This is just from this low to high. It's an 88% retrace. So either way, you owning Ethereum, you're not going to make more money owning Ethereum over Bitcoin. So get used to it. Here's your favorite chart ever, chat. Ethereum paired against Bitcoin. What is this? Trash. Oh my God. We're waiting. Down 2.19%, going for its lowest daily candle close since April 21st, which happened to be the lowest close we had seen in over 4 years, going back to January 2020. I'm sorry, over 5 years, excuse me. God, it's just terrible, man. No one wants it. Oh, can we get an audio check, video check, everything check, make sure we're good here? Yeah, I just need to, I don't want to get too far into the stream. What's up, Crypto Horda? Yeah, well, the poll, I think that's a really good poll. A really good poll we had, where it was which gap will fill on CME futures first, and about 54% of y'all, I think we had like 500 plus votes. 54% of y'all said the CME futures gap to the upside would fill. And we're so close. Look how close we are, chat. All we got to do is see 97,475. It's about a $300 spread between futures and spot. So maybe, for futures to get to 97,475, spot would need to get to, not sure, maybe just 97.1 or something. Yeah, so that's the poll. The small majority of y'all said this is going to fill first, and then what was it, 46% of y'all said that this gap, 91,880, would fill. I bet this morning at the lows, those 47%, 46% were thinking, hey, man, we got a real shot at this gap fill, and they're just not letting it happen, chat. It's not happening. Too much demand. This is delayed, so just keep that in mind, but just a lot of upsloping consolidation after a pretty massive impulse upward. So half staff, whatever they call it, the upsloping bull flags, maybe, hopefully. That'd be great. Okay, so XRP is up now. I don't know. They took it back down to the 200-day moving average, and that was kind of the nadir of the day, 207. Currently at about 215 right now. First positive candle we've seen on the daily since May 1st, since the beginning of the month. These altcoins, man. I mean, it's not a dead inverse head and shoulders idea quite yet, but you're getting there. I mean, everything's fine above 190, but I mean, what price is Bitcoin gonna be at? You know, like by the time XRP buyers actually push this thing higher than what we saw April 28th. It's the Bitcoin show, man. It's not the crypto show. Your favorite Beanie Baby sucks. Okay, I don't care. It sucks. And if you have a problem with that, enjoy sitting in that asset and underperforming Bitcoin forever. Be long XRP is hey, look, man. I'm telling you, you can be long XRP as long as we stay above 190. But I'm just saying, Bitcoin might run circles around your performance in the midterm. So that's your XRP. How's XRP paired against Bitcoin, right? Oh, and this is the one, like, lots of downside potential on XRP paired against Bitcoin. Yeah, look, guess what's about to happen? You're going for your lowest daily candle close since December 30th. So you're going for the lowest close of 2025. Well, that was actually yesterday, and you're going to do it again today. Yesterday was a bearish engulfing candle. You're catching fall through today, and now, for the first time, wow. For the first time since November 14th of last year, falling below that 200-day simple moving average. Lots of downside here. XRP looks like it's going to continue to underperform Bitcoin after that crazy run. Okay, no surprise. Bitcoin is the one, not your Beanie Baby. Solana. It is flat on the day, up or down 0.28%, sitting sideways since April 22nd after that big engulfing candle off 135.81. Nothing, dude. Just spinning the wheels. I guess you could say the same for Bitcoin in ways. I mean, it's just been slightly upsloping, slightly higher highs, slightly higher lows, just like recently. This is the most recent event on the 4 hours, your highest low so far of this recovery off that, what, 74.4 level, 74.6 level. Yeah. And then Solana paired against Bitcoin, it's been bad. Like, it caught a little reaction and then rolling over. Yeah, a bearish engulfing candle. Going to be confirmed in 23 minutes and change. And downtrend is very well established. You don't want to fight the trend. People be like, inverse head and shoulder. You don't even worry about it, man. Momentum is too great into the hands of the sellers. If you got some sort of, I would not trust any inverse head and shoulders right here. If you want an inverse head and shoulders, how about you identify it after an 88% retrace from the previous major low to high? 886, let's identify inverse head and shoulders, not here. So again, it's just all these paired against Bitcoin charts are kind of implying Bitcoin is the one. BNB's up 0.7% today. Nice. Cool, but hard to manage risk. Impossible to manage risk, really. Not even close to an inflection point. 621's resistance, 510 support. It's just chopping, man. Made your lowest high of the downtrend. And yeah, we're just looking at it because it's a major market cap asset in crypto. Who cares? All right, great. Dogecoin up 0.18%. This just been terrible. If you're above 18.12 cents, fine. Let's talk about it for a recovery, maybe redemption story. But until you catch favorable price action above that level, it's just awful. It's like you just might as well own Bitcoin, man. All these altcoins, dude, they got their little narratives that
Thanks for grinding it out week in and week out. All the best, man.
Ever lurking beeswaxers, thanks for the 10. good to see y'all. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we're grinding. Good God, we grinded, man. I mean, apparently the economy is like terrible. Anyone getting laid off from their jobs lately? How much is your rent, you know? What's the cost of your goods and services lately? Chat, could y'all keep me apprised? Thank you. I mean, it's just like, we might as well just look at these big cryptos and just be done. Like, there's just nothing else. There's no liquidity in crypto. It's all liquidity is being sucked out of the altcoins over the past like 6 months. Outside XRP maybe on a pump. You know, I'm talking about 6 months. Yeah, like when the election catalyst concluded, only liquidity has been taken out of these altcoins. It is not going into the altcoins. And as far as I'm concerned, it looks like it's just been flooding back into Bitcoin or cash. Man, this sun is... I'm telling you, dude. It is... This lighting in here is so obnoxious. The sun doesn't go down till 9 p.m., so... Yeah, God. It was cloudy all day. Covered by clouds all day. When I start streaming, sun comes out immediately. It's just like, wow. Real fun. Makes it really hard to see stuff. But yeah, so I don't... Screw crypto. Bitcoin's awesome, but crypto is a scam collectively. And I'm just glad the free market's finally, like, understanding it. Here's your gold, though. Yeah, it was unreal, dude. Like, what a freaking beast. In 2 days, up 6%. What? Gave back 1.13% on the new open about an hour and a half ago. You know, this closes too for an hour every day, weekday. So you're wondering, like, are we confirming a top here, or is it just nah, dude? We're just pulling back a little bit because Risk On's having a little fun time with the China trade talk news, whatever, tweets. Is it even news? No, it's just someone in the White House said something. So markets react. Doesn't really matter. Okay. But yeah, gold just pulling back today. But wow, what a freaking close. You know what we did? We just got to do it. We got to play it. It just has to be played because it's so important, man. I mean, that's the highest daily candle close in 6,000 years. You know, gold being some sort of store value. They did it, man.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
All right, door has been closed. So, yeah, amazing there. Little silver. Loving it above 32.51. Not much of a setup or anything, right? We're just covering these big assets. It's like a $1.6 trillion asset class right here. So, or just asset itself. Yeah, anything above 32.50. Give it time, man. You hold your silver, man. You got physical silver at your home? Oh, oh yeah, my camera died. One second. I knew that was coming. One sec. I knew it, man. Yeah, my battery is in half-life anyway. Okay, should be good. Let me just... All I gotta do is deactivate, reactivate, and then there, boom, we're here, we're good. So 96,670 on Bitcoin. I mean, it's still ripping. We're near the highs of the day, definitely highs of the week. You gotta love this price action. So, yeah, silver optimistic on the monthly for way higher prices. You just got to be patient, man. Give it time. Long-term, multi-year uptrend here on silver. And then we go just to the spider, man. The S&P 500, it was not good, man. It was terrible price action today. Like, that's the stuff you don't want to see. You don't want to see an asset or an index fund correlate so negatively to an overhead resistance from history after crashing and recovering, because it's like, oh, and then from just high to low here, it's an 88% retrace, trading below the 200-day moving average. I mean, that's all bad stuff. They gapped it down. I mean, we opened down about 1%. You know, we hit like 558 at the open, pulled back, and then rallied to what? Only filled the unfilled gap before selling off and then closing near the open and closing at our, you know, I mean, I guess it's the lows of the week, but unfilled gap, you know, right around 554.50. Yeah, so trading below 565, given enough time, not good, because then you got a target of 540. I mean, of course the gap fill, but 540 is your next real support resistance. So, yeah, people would say this is almost a rising wedge. We know in the IWM, Rust 2000. So, not a great day. But guess what? After hours, all those losses today, I mean, it's currently trading at the highs of what we saw today. Pretty much right. It is 0.8% up on the day. Almost highs of day. What a freaking joke market, dude. Hey, dude, we got news about someone tweeting something. Pump this ass. Here's your Dow Jones. Same thing. It's down 0.95% today. Not great. I mean, you can't be excited about Dow Jones below $41,200. It's just such a real overhead resistance from July last year. And guess what? It's going to be trading around that level right now due to news. Oh my God, Chad. Bitcoin highs of day, highs of week, 96,833 and still climbing. We have 15 minutes to go till the daily close. Wow. If you're enjoying this freaking great pump candle on Bitcoin, hit that like button, that bell sub. Thanks so much for being here. We have needed this type of hype desperately for a while, but we're getting it. 96,842, continuing to climb. I have that chart above. Let's get through the NASDAQ and then the Rust 2000. And then we will get to Bitcoin on the big screen. What is happening? Hello? All right. Same thing with the NASDAQ. It's down, but after hours, it's pretty much recaptured all the, the gains that were lost today have been recaptured. So it's neutral. So it's down 0.87%. Nah, it's up 0.87% after hours, pretty much. And all they did was fill the gap, just like the S&P, and an unfilled gap just below you at like 17,454. And if you say, okay, forget the gap, where's the next support resistance? Below 17,000, let's just say $18,000. It's 16,443. This is a major, right, area. I mean, it's a straight up, straight down, up, down, up, down, up. Like if you fail to break 18K, you have a date with 16,443. So let's just hope that Besant and the tweets, they save the world, man. Okay, IWM real quick. I don't know if it was maybe the Rust 2000. Look at the RUT real quick, not the ETF. And we're looking at that rising wedge idea, God, they just gapped it down and you just closed there, down 1.05%. But yeah, I'm sure it's up a little bit after hours, probably around $2,000. But you just wonder, it's like, man, is that a rising wedge and a downtrend? A very well established downtrend. So bearish pattern, bearish trend, not great for buyers or bulls. Okay. All right, so let's shift back to Bitcoin real quick. Wow, look at this daily, man. We are like threatening possibly the highest daily. I mean, you're getting closer and closer to being able to say maybe in 13 minutes could be the highest daily candle close since February 20th. But you need a little more work, right? We need to eclipse a high of 97,948. I hate this trading view thing. Look at. Why does TradingView's app do this stupid crap? Look at the crosshair. No hands, Mom. No hands. And look how it's like, I can't do it, man. I have to freak out. Anyone know how to fix that stupid crap on the TradingView app? I might just use the browser. So dumb. What a sunset. So we just closing in. We need a 97,948.56, a higher close than that. So I'll have an alert if we're even testing that. Very close here. Gotta love it. Upsloping, flag stuff. We got I mean, if this is real, which it seems very real, right? As they had tested that bottom of the inflection zone and late April, 23rd, 24th, and then came back 28th and 30th to test the top of the bottom of the zone. And now so much demand that the sellers are now unable to even do that again, right? They can't even push it down to the levels that we had just recently seen in late April. And so too much demand. All right, time to run to the next big resistance, 99.3. Got to love it. 11 minutes and change to the close. Thank y'all for being here. We're just covering the markets as they are. Disable touch screen on laptop. Does my laptop have a touch? I don't even think it has that, dude. Okay, we are really, look where we are now. We are at the level. We are threatening multi-month highs. Wow, we're so close. Highs of day right now. Just kind of zoned in on Bitcoin. 4 hour above my head daily on the big screen. $96,880 and climbing. War breaking out. Pakistan, versus Pakistan and India. Who's gonna win, chat? Who would win the war? They're both nuclear, so it's kind of like no one wins. But sometimes these things that seem like, oh God, it's gonna get crazy, ends up not turning into anything, and that's what I'm hoping for. Least amount of casualties and death possible. Why is Litecoin up 10%? There doesn't have to be a reason for it. It can just be because of what we're seeing on Bitcoin. Anytime Bitcoin does something like this, volatility, random altcoins with no liquidity left, they pump, dude. And it just happened to be the Litecoin situation. Okay, Litecoin up 10.75%. Look at this. Hey, it's a rising 4 methods. My God. Closing in on its highest daily close since March 27th. But with not really any sort of like structure or edge. It's fine. It happens. They defended $84, so great. It is a key resistance level. Wow. Resistance support. Dang, man, that is a big deal. Above that, could see it. 105 again. There's not much in the way of that. So, okay, Bitcoin highs of day. Every time I'm speaking to y'all, I love it. Pakistan has the edge. India has the numbers. Do numbers really matter against 2 nuclear powers? I don't think that matters. Dude, this is pathetic. Ethereum is still down on the day. Even though it's only down 0.13%. How is it this pathetic? This is just like, why own Ethereum? You're getting cute. You buying Ethereum? You could buy it. Just own Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin's going to outperform Ethereum. This is sad. Very sad. This should be at 2,000. We already did the Fibonacci extensions, okay? This is not even made, maybe it made a 23% retrace. It hasn't even made a 23% retrace from its peak. Where Bitcoin, if this was the Bitcoin chart, Ethereum would currently be trading at like $3,300. 32 plus 100. So Ethereum would need to catch up in terms of Fibonacci retracements. Ethereum would have to go up 74% in value from where it is right now for us to just be able to say Ethereum is performing equally to Bitcoin. Scam, dude. Scam coins. Yeah, so we're off the highs a little bit. Don't know if we're going to get a higher close than what we saw on May 2nd. But man, it is so freaking close. 7 minutes and counting. So, 7 minutes and counting, chat. So looking at some of these Mag 7s after hour, none closed positive today. All were down. But after hours, you got Meta that was down 2% today. Well, it recovered. It's up 1% right now after hours. You see this very faint blue line right there. Tesla was down 1.75%, recovered, up 1.18% after hours, right here, 278.66. Haven't been having a struggle, man. Can't break 300. Yeah, well, buyers would relent, and then we're gonna see where some demand comes in, hopefully higher than these lows. Amazon up 1.5%. All the gains recovered. My God, that's so nasty, right? This 188 level from 2021. You gotta be kidding me, man. In the past 4 days, first 2 days, it's support. Last 2 days, it's resistance, rejected. But then after hours, it's trading right back up at that level. Completely recovered because of news. Microsoft that just killed it on earnings. I mean, the longer it does this, maybe we do have a breakaway gap. Trading right along that 436.35 level. Recaptured all the losses from today. It was down 0.66% today. After hours, up 0.7%. Google, it was down 0.6%. It's up 1.05% after hours right here. 164.94. Very nice. Nvidia down 0.25%, but up 0.73% after hours. Still has not made a higher high yet. What are they doing? Break it, man. Just break the resistance, and everything will be okay. We got 5 minutes and 24 seconds till the daily close for Bitcoin and the Beanie Baby scam coins. Yes, all of them. Apple was down just 0.19% today. It was the best performer, actually, of the 7. It's up 1.35%. Man, God, dude, they took it to the support, and they held it. Is that a morning star reversal? Boy, I hope so, for the sake of Apple holders. My God, what a downtrend so far. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Confirmation of distribution, lack of demand, can't fill gaps, can't even test key support resistances until today. Testing it, and I hope whatever this tweet was is actually real and it's not a joke. 96.859. We're so close. Has gold topped? There's no way to know. No way to know. But, you know, if it ran up 6% in 2 days and it tops there, that could be a confirmation high at a 2618 fib extension. Let's go back to Bitcoin, get this thing back on. I mean, this is like this is a Bitcoin price action live stream. That's what you got going on here. And I'll just keep it on the daily. 96.893. We're just closer and closer. What's up, 40 Traveler?
Hey Mitch. I noticed momentum went negative on Doge monthly chart. Has never happened in history during a bull market, only when bear has begun.
Whoa.
If there's not a significant reversal by May close, alts might be cooked for this cycle. Crazy. Higher.
Well, you know, maybe that's the case. All I can look at is 18 cents. Understand the significance of 18 cents. And just wait for buyers to recapture all that. Look, you're below this level. Look at the consequences of losing it, then retesting it as resistance. Look what happened to Doge, you know. So that's the lowest high of this very well-established downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows consecutively. And so, yeah, the only way it's saved is Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes to like 110K. Okay, Doge will probably be at like 20 cents. Pathetic. I mean, like, the underperformance is going to be there. But, yeah, a rising tide lifts all ships. But, like, they don't tell you that there's only one ship that's above water and all the other ones are, like, underwater. And they're just coming off the bottom of the ocean floor a little bit. What a joke. Titanic lady's still down there. Okay, whatever. Hope Diamond. Garbage. Lowest high. Give me a higher high, higher low, and then we'll talk. Recapture some key levels. Stop negatively correlating your price to a resistance support. It's so bad. I don't give a crap. I don't need anything else. I need consecutive higher highs, higher lows. That's it, dude. They're not giving it to us. What are we supposed to do? 96.822. 2 minutes and change till your close. 40 Travel, thanks again. You talking about monthly momentum going negative or something? Was it? Yeah, look at that. God, good God, it's so disgusting, man. Right? First level of negative momentum we've seen since December of 2023. Yeah, I mean, they're on the monthly. They're holding this 16-cent peak from November 2022. I guess they're holding that. Okay, God, I would just rather own Bitcoin, but yeah, maybe they hold it here. Yeah, the monthly has been good for like Bitcoin Cash, dude. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding here. Bitcoin Cash could be like it has been doing pretty well compared to a lot of the altcoins. And I'm just saying, look at the monthly on this. 2017 swing low, reversal, and even back test before going to all-time highs. It's been resistance, it's been support in August for that run, and then now a second test, and then buyers have successfully regarded it as support, not once, but twice. Bullish engulfing candle was confirmed last month. And you just got to wonder, I mean, if this is real, it's just an easy 650, 640 target up here again. So that, I mean, not all these altcoins are created equal. Some are better than others, and this one's way better than. If I had to pick, I'd probably pick Bitcoin Cash here. We got less than 1 minute, chat. Local on the 8s. Remember this. And speaking of the monthly, here's your Bitcoin monthly. Just so you all remember, you don't forget. The Cup with Hendelman breakout. And they pretty much back tested the old all-time high. Bullish engulfing candle last month confirmed. Now we need a follow through candle. We got 25 days till this closes, but the measured move was never even tested, and that's a $121,000 Bitcoin for a 100% measured move of this Cup with Hendelman. Looks like we're not gonna make the highest daily close, unfortunately. 3, 2, 1, and there it is. Highest daily candle close confirmed since May 2nd. Not even highs of the month. What a joke. Wow, that sky is crazy. Okay, 96.9 though. We did just make higher prices than we saw all day yesterday. But yeah, you're gonna up and down. We're gonna get wicks. Great. But the good news is just breaking back above the 618, 96K. Gotta love that. It's the Dragon. The Dragon Tail has still shown us it has tons of power. It's still growing. And if what we're witnessing is real, then 99.3 is the target here. We're just going to be patiently waiting for 99.3 to $100,000 Bitcoin. $96.9 currently. Top of this channel though, like, you know, more conservatively speaking, it'll take you around 98.6. Yeah, a little bit higher. How much more upside before we see the supply line again? Only about 1.5%. That's not a big deal. Sun's finally setting, dude. Okay, 96,950. Highest price we've seen on Bitcoin since May 2nd. I mean, that's only like, what, 4-day highs. Not a big deal. We just had that. That alert was just there for the daily. Yeah, not all alts created equal at all. Save your semis. I don't know if that's going to be happening. Yeah, this is great, man. This is actually amazing. The fact that on the sell-off we saw today and yesterday, or yesterday and 2 days ago now officially, too much demand. Michael Saylor keeps buying stupid amounts of Bitcoin. What happened today? New Hampshire, first state in the union, first state in history of the U.S. to actually sign into law a Bitcoin strategic reserve. New Hampshire, who would have guessed? I'm pretty sure it's New Hampshire. SMCI wrecked on earnings. Well, kind of was foreshadowing of that last week. Good God, that leaked revision of earnings. Let me turn my lamp on real quick. Yeah, that was really, really nice to see happen. What's up, Kevin of Crypto? What's up, dudes? Chip Flipper, Duffy, Robert D, Fred, Lucas, TA Zibbitman, Eric Morris, Cactus, Joe Pata, Christian H. Is oil headed higher? XRP panic? Let's look at US oil, which, nah, dude, I don't think so. I mean, maybe they're confirming a bottom here, but there was just an unfilled gap, and it finally got filled. And until we're recapturing $61, $60 to $61, and then we're reconfirming it as support, and maybe we get a second test. Until we get something like that, you just can't like oil. Oil below 60 bucks is like really, really bad. Okay, there's just so much history here. Support, support, resistance, resistance. I think that's it, though. Yeah. You need that. If you give me that, then maybe we got something going on. But yeah, you're just reacting. I mean, unfilled gap. Shoot, dude, there's another unfilled gap at 70.67. The thing is, you're so like screwed here on oil because it's like, who cares? Even if they recaptured 60, how are you going to make higher highs, higher lows? I mean, the most recent, I mean, you got one at 64.65, another at 72 bucks. You're below the 200 moving average. There's a supply line all the way up at 71 bucks. Just like, it's almost like insurmountable amount of things have to happen for oil's trend to actually reverse. And it gapped up, so you know that gap will fill today probably. Yeah, I don't know about going higher. If it goes higher, it's just going to be a lower high than one of these highs and roll over again later. So, yep. BlackRock or Berkshire Hathaway outperform the next 10 years? Well, I'm not sure, man. 10 years, you know, this is TA channel. All we do is look for, you know, positive price action, correlation to key levels, structural developments at those levels, so we can just, you know, create a trading plan with optimum risk management, right? Like small losses if it fails, max upside, max gains if it succeeds. And at that time, we still don't even act like we know if it's going to play out or not. So okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to have any requests today. Well, I'm definitely going to be like lowering the request amount. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're just going to go to 20 now because whatever. And then eventually it'll get to 15 and then 0 probably at some point. Bitcoin, or, you know, Ethereum right here, up 0.1%. Okay, nice. It recovered, but what a joke. That's all it did was just come back to where it's been.
Appreciate all your analysis.
James Urban, thanks so much for the 20, dude. Yeah, thank you for watching and supporting this 100% crowdsourced stream. Yeah, I just, this will probably resolve up to 2K if Bitcoin continues to ascend, but again, a 23% retracement is $2,012. That's so pathetic, man. Like, it's just, I don't know what would catalyze some sort of outperformance. Dude, you just heard what I said. First state, like, by law, having a strategic Bitcoin reserve. It's not a strategic Ethereum reserve. Not gonna be.
Yes, he caveat super chatted $50.
Yesy, thanks so much for the $50 contribution. Let's freaking go. Thank you. Sun's finally going down. We're above $97,000 though on Bitcoin. Very nice. How high will we go tonight? Asia's waking up and they're saying, my God, look at Bitcoin. Man, also, my God, look at how trash Ethereum is. How all altcoins are trash compared against Bitcoin. Yeah, it's beautiful. There's just looking left on the daily. What is there? There's nothing. It's 99.3 to 100K. It's been that way. All we had was the 618, but we've spent, I don't know what, like 10 days paused after achieving the 618 for the first time. And now we had another daily close back above it. That's really strong. How's the, oh yeah, the Nifty 50? How's the Nifty 50? It's closed, I guess. Is there a Nifty 50 futures? I don't know if I'm going to get like futures. Is this open or closed? That's hard to, I don't even know. What's, anyone know, does anyone know Pakistan's
Does
market
FET have
ticker?
any life in it?
What's up, Heath? FET? Probably not. But we'll look. Thank you. I'm not sure which one of these is the right one. Yeah, it's like 5 a.m. in India, so I don't think we're gonna get anything. Anyway, yeah, we'll just FET. Any life in it? Yeah, about the same amount of life all the other scam coins have. But, you know, try to keep it real here. Below 77 cents is garbage. Right? I mean, it's cool they recaptured 54 cents, but no back test. So all you got, right? Just look at the bearish price, this negative price action correlation to 77.88 cents. This level's not a joke, right? It's not my opinion. It's like candle high closes in December 2023. Look at the sell-off we got multiple times. Look, it became like support in August 2024 candle close for rallying higher. I mean, that's such a real level. And it's like you're in a well-established downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Congratulations, Bitcoin. Trump saving the world with the tweets. But coming up to do what? Like make the lowest high of the downtrend? It's almost like you've got like a... You just use your eyes here and you say, oh, well, I'm not going to be shorting it. I don't really care about it, but I don't know if I'm going to be longing. And I know I'm not going to be long an asset that just makes a perfect 886 retrace. I mean, like, there's just nothing to do here. I don't care. It could blast off. That's congratulations, playing the roulette table and putting your money on black, and it hits black. That's what happens if you're betting on FET. It could do that, but dude, the trend sucks. Until you're breaking 77.88 cents, just that above that level could be really good. But the asset just had to go on this mega wave, had to go up 137% only to run up to hit that level. So after 137% rally off the lows, you're hitting resistance. They could be a little exhausted. So, and you can clearly see that you're unable to, there's too much supply there. So if you break that, hey man, you might be setting up for a big markup, but what's the most recent event? Lowest high. Before that, lowest low. Lowest high, lowest low, lowest high, lowest low. Okay, downtrend, yeah. It'd be cool to see a back test of 54 cents because they didn't do that. They just recaptured it and ran straight up to the next level. So, any life in it? Hey, it's 69 cents, dude, so that's cool at least, I guess. MSTR, MSTU, yeah, dude. How we doing overnight now? Because the after hours trading session has concluded just 12 minutes ago. So we can just look and see. Probably nothing crazy, right? Yeah, MicroStrategy is up 2.54% overnight after hours. So that's not bad. KSC 100 for Pakistan. Pakistan! Oh! Dude, oh my god, what are they doing? Bro, Pakistan is Bitcoin or something. That's why. Maybe it's just due to their currency or something is so bad. They devalue it so much that this is why it looks good. Dang, man. Unstoppable. Think about the Pakistan stock market since June 2023. Currently up 182%. Okay, let's so it's also like what is it, 3, 4, 5 a.m. over in Pakistan? Probably just some sort of flag, right? There you go, upsloping flag. Hey, Bitcoin's upsloping too. It's like the same chart. Bitcoin in Pakistan. Yeah, but you've just been consolidating. Dang, dude, like unaffected by like the crazy tariffs and all that stuff with, you know, the index funds crashing. That's phenomenal. So anyone got the Indian though? Indian market? I mean, we got the Nifty. I'm just talking about open markets, open futures or something. Mensua, yeah, I saw the GTA 6 trailer. It is crazy good graphics. My God. Like the game actually looks really, it's like no wonder Take-Two did what it did. Because those investors had to have seen that trailer and been like, dude, Rockstar, Take-Two, let's freaking send it. Yeah. Like 20,000 views of the trailer today that was released in 4 hours. 20 million views. All right, thank God, man. The backdrop's starting to look fantastic now. It's only going to get better and better as the sun goes. Well, the sun's already set. I'm saying as it gets darker and darker. Beautiful.
Nice sunset cloud creeping into stream.
Hey, there you go, one wheeler. Exactly, man. Let's see. What else? Yeah. I got a new plant today. Can't remember the name of them. I mean, I know the names of like the informal names. I have a white princess, a white wizard, and now the third one, the white knight. It's 3 different types of this plant. The white knight came in today. So exciting. You can kind of see at least the white princess right there. They're doing really well. Everything's coming to life. Just like Bitcoin, $97,030. We're pretty much near the highs of the day. I mean, about to be there. Hopefully Asia scoops up some more. And let's just get to 99.3 by the morning. I would not complain at all about that. So, you know, the next fib node on Bitcoin exceeds our next big resistance. 78% retraces 101,878, 886, 105, 372, and that would complete that potential bearish shark pattern we have plotted since down here. This is the C point concluding. We're on the C to D wave. The C to D wave would complete at 105, 372, and 886, and that's where it's like we'll probably catch a reaction up there if we get there. That's right, Robbie. It did. Very strong. Close. You're capped at 1080p HD. Yeah, problem is I could do 4K, but the frames per second, like 15 frames per second, I'd have to probably get another camera, like a even crazier camera. I guess I could dish out like, it's probably going to be $5,000 for like a, I don't even know what kind of cameras you can get that are just standard Sony ones that can give you 4K with like, is there a 4K 60 FPS camera that I could buy, chat? Philodendron, squirrely, there you go. Yeah, I got all the 3 philodendrons. Hype the chat. Oh yeah. So I think like the new altcoins are Bitcoin treasury companies. Metaplanet, it dumped today for sure, down 12%. I get it. This is just more like a gotta wonder how, you know, this thing come down to like 250. As long as we're making higher lows than these lows, you come down to 210. I don't give a crap. Gotta wonder if these are gonna be where the liquidity goes, you know, because altcoins don't really catch big bids, so people will probably care about treasury companies. The other one's down like a crap load, right? Was it CEP, Cantor Equity? Yeah, dude. You know, pump and dump kind of, but probably gonna make a higher low. Maybe it comes down to like 1630. Fill the gaps. Runs again. That was the lowest daily candle close since April 24th today. Yikes, man. From the high. Down 51% in about 5 days. Nice bearish engulfing candle, catch and follow through. What is a flex cam, dude? Sony FX3 would give me 4K. Should I do it, chat? Tax write-off. FX3. And then I could have two cameras in here, right? I could have like the 4K one for standard, and then the one that I have now, the A7 IV. What is it? Yeah, I think it's like the A7 IV or whatever. I could just have that as a peripheral camera. I'm not sure. No, it's not. Airdrop. The A7 IV is not 4K 60 FPS. It's 4K 15. It's not good enough. It's too choppy. It doesn't look good at all. Like you would definitely be able to tell. Like just me talking, it would be choppy. So yeah, I wish. I already tried. FX30. Those are, yeah, I mean, it's going to be like, well, hey, dude, we don't have anything to worry about. I mean, if Bitcoin goes to 100K, I'd be like, oh, yeah, let's buy the FX3. All right, if Bitcoin sees 100K by end of week, I'll buy the FX3 camera so we can do 4K. All right? Yes. That is it. That is what we will do. Hold me to it, okay, so in case I forget. So it's like, what's the end of week, though? Bitcoin sees 100K before the weekly close. So I'll give you that.
That Brickle sunset hits different. Peace and love from the lower keys. Be
What's
easy.
Well, Ron Burke, thanks so much for the $20 contribution. And now we just got to work on 100K Bitcoin before Sunday evening, and then we're going 4K. Won't even care. Thank you, dude. And I guess any contribution until Sunday evening, every dime of it will go to that camera. That's what we'll do too. So $97,185, $193. We are at the highs of the day, chat. Currently trading above that daily close for May 2nd with just nothing here. Like there's just not. We might randomly reverse, but looking left, understand nothing. Until big resistance, 99.3 to 100K. That'd be crazy, man. 4K stream. If I could take that thing with me, we could be 4K everywhere we go. Hey, dude, we're at Disney, getting room service, 4K. We're in Vegas for Bitcoin conference, 4K. We're chasing tornadoes, 4K. We're doing 4K. That's what we're going for. So yeah, Bitcoin dominance, I would imagine, is doing fine, just fine right now. Oh yeah, and by the way, you know, we didn't small Jesus chimes for this. Highest daily candle close confirmed on Bitcoin dominance. Officially since January 22nd, 2021. Wow. 4+ year highs, and it's not gonna stop, most likely. I don't know how it could or it would. $4K is better than the smoke machine idea. Well, I'm scared because of sprinklers and smoke alarms, Phoenix. So I had that. I had the smoke machine, and I didn't really get to utilize it because I was scared. I was like, I don't have... And then guess what? Sprinkler system ended up tripping anyway, destroying my penthouse in Birmingham, and there was nothing I could do about it. So it was like, all right, I'm not going to do... And it didn't matter. That was the end of Birmingham for me. So what I do need to do, though, is possibly, you know, Crypto Hoarder funded me the laser. Oh, my God, 97,485 chat. We're kind of pumping. We're up $642 on the new day. But with Crypto Hoarder's laser, I still have. It's really kind of tough to use because you have to use the app. It's weird. It's very weird. I could get the laser on this pylon right here somehow and make it do something cool. Yeah, lasers. We could bring back the laser. 97,500 on Bitcoin. Highest price seen since May 2nd. Not even highs of the month, but we're getting there. So Andrew 3. Looks like, what? Sorry, that's such small text. Looks like wants to punch a new all-time high. Andrew, I know you're excited, man, but let's work on our sentence structures, you know. Looks like wants to punch a new all-time high. Appreciate the effort. Serious, probably. So crypto, sir. We will need a 5-watt beam, Birdhouse. 5W beam. What is that? Yeah, chip flipper. Trees, lasers. Well, smoke again. I could probably get away with it in here, but I think the smoke alarm was, you know, not funded by Hoarder. I had it, and then when I left Birmingham, I just think I gave it away or something. Yeah, think about the poll yesterday, the small majority. Here it is. I don't know if it's going to be updated yet, but here it is, chat. It is official. It is official. The majority of the viewing audience that participated in the poll yesterday won the poll because we have officially filled the gap.
Hype in the chat!
I have some evidence Vanbear Pig could be in this area.
Very nice. Yeah, crypto hoarder. I'm not. It's bad. Like I'm traumatized from the other penthouse, so we're just gonna steer clear of smoke. But we'll definitely try to pull out the lasers. Getting a laser in here for the 100K stream. So yeah, Manbear Pig, we know you're here, dude. We know, and we are prepared for Manbear Pig. What's up, Mark, dude? Thank you, dude. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. Again, we're just all basking in the glory of Bitcoin's dominance of this stupid joke market. In the end, everything was a scam. Everything wanted to be Bitcoin, and it never could be. And you'll just remember this next time some altcoins rally. It doesn't matter. Passing. They're flavors of the minute, flavors of the day, flavors of the month. They'll never be Bitcoin. That's right. I'm super serial. Make sure no planes get hit with lasers. That's very true. Yeah, I need to be careful with that. I don't want to go to jail. It'd be inadvertent anyway. There'd be video evidence that it'd be me not trying to like laser point at airplanes. So XRP up 0.51% on the new day after kind of pretty much testing that 200 moving average. Ember Head and Shoulders isn't quite dead yet, even though it's very close to being dead. Ethereum's at 1% now on the day. Let's go, dude. We're gonna do it. We're gonna break the cycle. We already broke out. We walked out. So I was like, yeah, Bitcoin goes to 100K. Yeah, Ethereum's probably gonna go to 1972. Hard to even say we'll go to 2000 because it's just such a bad performer. Solana's at 1% now. Nice, but again, it's just kind of spinning its wheels. Nice downslipping consolidation,
Gotta learn
though.
me some gooder English. Hype in the chat. Thanks, Mitch, for the epic DA.
What's up, Andrew, dude? Thank you. Gooder English. That's right. We're going to send you to the Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good, but can do other things good, too. Thanks. Vincent, it's okay, man. Like, you know, Solana is going to rally if Bitcoin makes it to 100K. It's going to rally. It'll probably get back to 155. You just don't know. Like, and then things can change where, man, you know, market participants, big money starts getting confident or feels more comfortable about everything. They might start putting more money into altcoins, but man, it's just really uncertain times. I think that's why Bitcoin's outperforming so much. Yeah, that's right. Litecoin went up 10% yesterday. It's up 1% today. Bitcoin Cash up 1.28%. God, that spring back test, incredible. But who cares about Bitcoin Cash daily? It's all about the monthly on this one. This is something, yeah, above 308, you were golden for way higher prices. Yeah. All right, we've been live now, hour 9 minutes. If you're enjoying it, hit that like button, the bell, those stuff. Thanks for being here. We're just kind of shooting the S now. Okay, we can take a look at the stock market futures. The U.S. futures. We got a pop here. Thanks, Besant. Tweets. Everything's up, man. Everything's green. I mean, S&P's up over 1%. Dow Jones about 1%. NASDAQ 100 up 1.1%. Russ 2000 small caps up 1.24%. Let's freaking go. Here's your quad screen for cryptos. Just the 4 hour. Pathetic, right? I mean, talking Bitcoin's like rivaling its highs. It's pinnacle. And then you got like the underperformance of these altcoins. Ethereum's still like fine, right? I mean, still making a higher low than these lows. Still all right. Better than XRP for sure. Lately and locally, XRP been getting shafted, and Binance coins almost like they just gave up. But yeah, they're not dead yet, man. I love it, dude. Got my Stream Deck acclimated to my system so well. It's great. Yeah, I've like really made big investments into the mobile streams. So, I mean, no quality is sacrificed when I do stream out here or anywhere around the world, you know. And check back on gold. Probably down. Still, yep, down 1.37%. You gotta wonder, are we confirming a top here, chat, after just making the highest daily candle close in 6,000 plus years, right? News, just a tweet, BC, just a tweet about China trade talk. That's it. And we've discussed that I'll be streaming in 4K soon if Bitcoin sees $100,000 before Sunday evening's weekly candle close. I don't know how much that's going to cost. It's going to be thousands. It's going to be like, what, 5 grand, 6 grand, maybe? Something stupid. And then I got about the camera lens, too. So it's going to be like a major investment, but it's a write-off, and it's for y'all, right? So everyone's gonna approve of that. So that's what it's about. You went to Breckenridge last week. About to go back. They got like a foot of snow today. What? In May? Are you kidding? Yeah, Niels, that's what I figured. Something like that. But I'm not getting an A7 III, am I? I'd be getting a FX3. But hey, man, let's not get cocky, because we may not get there, you know. We still got another... Bitcoin needs to go up another 100K. Let's see. Bitcoin needs to go up like 2.9% from here for 4K TA with Mitch Ray forever. Can YouTube even handle 4K at 60 FPS? I'm not sure. Might 30 FPS, like maybe could probably be very easy to do 30 FPS. No snow. Chewing, why'd you not go skiing with us? I pinged y'all when I was there skiing. Yeah, it was a Trump tweet, yes, that caused this rally. I don't know. Someone do some research on that. 4K bread stream. Yeah, 4K bread stream would be. I don't think it'd be any better though, because I'm using another application. Oh, okay, I got you, Choina. Bad timing then. Well, next time, dude. I'll tell you, Breckenridge is like nuts. It's like the highest elevation ski resort in America, and I learned to ski on the trip, so it was like really. Had very difficult time breathing for the whole trip. I did not get acclimated. Birdhouse, it's coming. Hopefully, I'm hoping. We're all rooting for 100K Bitcoin now, even more than we were. That's my pledge to you. I don't know, man. We're just again, we covered the markets. We're later into the stream, and that's it. You know. Waiting on new highs with Asia waking up. Why can't you find the tweet? It was not even a tweet. It was like an announcement that Besant's gonna talk to China about a trade deal or something. That's all it was. There was definitely way more hype last time, TA Exhibit. The altcoins were like the false prophet. Like you had your pump and your dump. They all round tripped and they're not recovering. And any sell-off Bitcoin gets, altcoins go down 3 times as much. Bitcoin recovers. Altcoins recover a quarter of what Bitcoin recovers. It's a slow rug pull of the entire crypto space. That's kind of what it feels like. New Hampshire legislation passing law. Yeah, but that was way earlier today. I mean, Bitcoin and stock market futures pumped all at the same time. So right around when futures were opening. So, oh god, yeah. Fair and Open Market Committee. Dude, it's just always a coin flip, bro. Always. Well, yeah, people have been calling for an alt season for 5 years, dude. Okay, well, yeah, it's been fun, chat. I don't know, like, there's just covered the nice rally on Bitcoin. We still didn't even get the highest daily close of the month. It was the second highest, just under May 2nd's high. 97,190. We get 100K Bitcoin, we go 4K. As you can see right here. Starting to get hungry. I had a really hard workout session today. I'm not in Nashville or New York, neither. Do I not believe there's another alt season coming? I'm just saying, like, you can clearly tell what's been going on. I mean, something's happening, and it's like the world is starting to understand what Bitcoin actually is, and it's getting serious now. And that Bitcoin multi-year high every single day is indicative of that. So altcoins will rise, but they'll be pathetic. They already are pathetic. I've already looked at it, where Ethereum's recovered not even 23% off its low, where Bitcoin's recovered 65% off its low. Again, if Ethereum was to just rival Bitcoin's performance on a recovery, Ethereum would have to go up another 73% in value from where it is right now, just to say equal performance to Bitcoin. That is ridiculous. It's your second largest crypto in the entire world, man. So alt season, Just, man, you want alt season? You know you do it? BitX, iBit calls. That's your alt season. MicroStrategy calls, yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep the pump up. Yeah, thanks for the about 800 people tuned in. 345 likes. Let's get 420 likes for Elon, dude. We could certainly do it. We have the technology, we have the people, we have the passion. We've got it all, man. 420 likes for 4K. You know, I think that's fair. 420 likes for Big One being up over 2% yesterday. What's up, CTT? Thanks, dude, for the like. Jeremy, thank you for the like. I did. We looked at Litecoin briefly. Yeah, I just had a huge pump. There's no real, like, this happens. Whack-a-mole, dude. Sometimes altcoins just pump. Yeah, lasers. Lasers and 4K, for sure. That would be crazy, man. That's my commitment to this stream. Don't know how it's going to look on the pylon, right? Yeah, it's not gonna be. I mean, what can we really do? We're kind of limited real estate right here. Yeah, having my logo up there could be pretty cool. Not sure if it'll be messed up because it's like cylindrical. It's on a flat surface. Evan says, is this spot permanent? Nah, man, I got my battle station. I got an entire room with like 6 monitors, 2 65-inch TVs above those with a supercomputer. Nah, dude, this is not permanent. Like, it's permanent in a way where it's like, anytime I want to stream in here, I will. But it just sucks because daytime, I can't control the lighting very well. And it's just super. There's 26 windows in this room, so it's just bright. And the sun doesn't go down till like 8:30. Feels like. Yeah, Solana's up 1%. Nothing crazy at all. Lasers in the office. We've done that. It's just the jerseys. There's no wall for it. It just doesn't do justice because I got this little tiny screen right here. I mean, like, it's all about the charts.
100K Bitcoin 4K cam stream. LFG.
That's right, Crypto Ghost. Thanks for 1337. That contribution right there goes towards that camera. So, thanks, man. We're what was it? 2.9% off, I think. 2.78% away from a 4K camera for Stream Forever. Yep. That is so doable, but it has to be before the Sunday evening candle close stream. I think that's fair. $13 camera made in India. Yeah, we got to support the Indians, dudes. We got to buy something from Pakistan, too. So, we got to be fair. Because it's a war now. Pick your sides. $90 stream Friday? Maybe. Maybe not. Rob, maybe. Others doesn't look bad. Who cares, dude? Scams. Yeah, well, we got the M shape. Yeah, in before a lower low down here. Like, in before a retest. Like that. That'd be better. But gosh, dang, man. Of course they'd come up to make an 886 lowest high of downtrend. 886. Bearish bat pattern. What a joke, man. Yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen. I mean, FOMC tomorrow is going to be like no rate cuts, nothing. He's just going to say, we're going to continue monitoring the situation. And if we need to print, if money printer needs to go burr, we're going to go burr. But they don't need to. No money printer needs to go burr right now. Not yet. Things aren't bad enough. Neil's sentiment will be business as usual. No cuts. No rise, just keep it as is. That's it. So, all right, well, had a good time. Corn futures. Corn futures. I'm not sure, dude. Corn futures. Corn futures. Nice rally. Lower high got put in, but you're back above the 200. They could be trying to reverse the trend, but man, this thing's been terrible. It's a really nice 886 low to high
Camera
here.
contribution.
Yeah, see, what's up? Thanks for the 70 on the day. My God, really appreciate that. Yeah, every dime. It's just how it is, right? Anyone who contributes going into Sunday, it's just going to go to that camera. So thank you. So yeah, big old M shape. It's just a bat pattern. Got all this extra stuff. This was like, what a dream. I mean, you go back in history. This should be in a textbook. It was a 113 shark. Had a type 2 return and then a head and shoulders pattern, 800. You can't make this up how godlike it was. The old all-time highs from 2008, 2011. It was freaking perfect. It was the beginning of the end until, 886, a perfect 886. I can't believe they reacted like that. And now you're trying to trade above 441. This is a key resistance. Yeah, that's a big deal, man. Look at this inverse head and shoulders stuff. Back in 2009 to 10. Yeah, I guess above 441, it could be all right. Could be all right. Verdict's still out, though. You rallied. You did make a higher high than previous highs. Yeah, I guess you're making higher lows than the previous lows. So let's stay above 441 in the 200 moving average. Probably be fine on corn futures.
Camera FOMO.
Pupil, thanks so much for the 1618 contribution right there. Well, gold mean ratio. It's beautiful, isn't it? It is beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, that's going to the camera. We get it. We're so close, man. 2.7% or whatever to 100K. We're going to do it, man. Whether you contribute or not, it's coming. If we get 100K. One more like for 420, Heath. Is that real? I knew y'all could do it, man. I knew I could believe in y'all. 422 likes. Let's freaking go. Thanks for 727 people here. What a glorious day for Bitcoin. Not so much for Indians and Pakistanis, though. That's a rough day for them, man. But we just looked at the Pakistani market. Unreal. So strong. Gold's falling. Yeah, gold down, man. Let's look at the rotation. Rotation station. Oh, yeah, down 1.88% now. Oh, God, are we bearish harami-ing? We got 20 hours of price action to go, but you just got to wonder. You got to be nervous about, okay, up 6% in 2 days. Are we just doing this now? Are we just doing this, man? I hope that would be, the attempted rally. Violent attempted rally. And then it's just over. We go down, and there is an unfilled gap. People don't believe it, but I'll just show you one more time. An unfilled gap on gold. And it's not an opinion that the gap is unfilled. Look at this. I'm pulling out the microscope. As you can see, 31.76, 31.77. It's a $1 gap, but it's still there, man. Anyway, I think the gap is really between 31.75 and 31.79. Anyway, I like the candle closes because that's where the traders are settling up, and they're gapping it up, right? So, unfilled gap on gold, 31.76. Let's go fill that because we haven't. All right, well, I'll leave you to it, chat. Wonderful stream. Thanks so much for coming out, hanging out with me. 600 plus feet up. Bitcoin had such a good little rally. Let's see if it can continue. We're so close to 100K. We are less than $3,000 from $100,000. So I want it. You want it. The Bitcoin conference is coming up end of this month in Vegas. How great would it be for the event, for the vibes, for everything if we could see 100K Bitcoin before, during, and after that conference. So thanks so much for coming out. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the TA.
Camera FOMO.
Hey, James, thanks so much for the $20 super chat right there, man. He said another dub towards the camera. Thank you, dude. Y'all are kings.
Adios, turd nuggets.